Yeah, if you ain't talking about that large money, then that conversation ain't at all for me. Too many niggas satisfied with just call money. A new chain, couple bottles at the bar money. We need that. 2 acres for the yard money. Diversified portfolios and bond money. Pull a few strings, that guitar money. Try to run up on me? Nah, money. Getting at it from the AM to the PM. Smooth fat boy, that's a door by your BM. They love it when they see him. We still in the hood, but we on top like the alternators in the GMs. You feeling this?
G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. You are tuned in to another episode of Media Chronicles. With this segment, I basically give you behind the scenes stories on things that I go through when I'm at fights, when I'm at gyms, press conferences, weigh-ins, things like that. So who knows what you're going to hear on Media Chronicles. Just when you see it, click on it because you're going to enjoy it. Now, March 7th, 2020, we had a fight card in Philly at the 2300 Arena. They told your boy G5 Jeff TV he wasn't on the list, and I was supposed to be on the list, and it was a bunch of bullshit, and I didn't get in the building. But that's neither here nor there. What I want to talk about is a guy from Philly, a veteran, a guy that I enjoy watching fight, a guy that I highly respect, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into him after this video, so I'm looking forward to it. Hammering Hank Lundy from out of Philly. He has been fighting since like 2006. Like he's like 14 years in, 14 going on 15 years in as a fighter, man, and he's been dedicated to the sport. He brings a lot to the table outside of the ring as well, just educating some of these young guys in Philly, like in boxing and outside of boxing as well, man. So he's one of the ambassadors for the city. Now, what I actually want to talk about today is Mr. Hank Lundy and I had a little bit of a disagreement, and I just wanted to let you guys know about the disagreement and let me know if I'm tripping or if Hank Lundy is correct. Okay? Hank Lundy put up a post on Instagram, and it's a, picture of his ugly feet on a scale, on a digital scale, and it says 146.9. Now, Hank Lundy put in the post that he's ready for any fight at 135 or 140, and he's with all the smoke. He wants all the smoke. That's what he said. I'm going to repeat. His ugly feet was on a digital scale, and it said 146.9. And he put in the post, he's ready for any fight, any, A-N-Y, any fight at 135 to 140. He's with all the smoke. So I said, oh, all right. I said, my guy Hank Lundy, he calling out everybody from 135 to 140. He want that smoke. He want that action. I said, okay. I said, let me, I usually don't respond to too many people's posts. Like, I'll see a post on Instagram, and if I like it, I'll hit the like button and all that. But I rarely comment. Now, before I tell you what I actually commented, let me tell y'all the time frame in which I was actually making this comment. I made this comment right after I got turned down at the 2300 Arena for the Philly card on Saturday. So I was salty, and I was in my bag at the time. So let me tell y'all what happened. So I put a comment in Hank Lundy's post, and I said, yo, how about Richardson Hitchens? That's a good fight, and that's a winnable fight. That's what I said to him. That's a good fight, and that's a winnable fight. So Hank Lundy responds. He responds to me, and he basically says, yo, I don't have time for these no names that's not going to do nothing for me. and it's not going to put the money in my pocket. Like, that's essentially what he said. I know it's not word for word, but that's essentially what he said. Like, basically, like, Richardson Hitchens, like, he's not a big enough name and he's not going to get me the bag. Like, I'm on a world title hunt. Like, I'm not fighting no Richardson Hitchens. Like, that was the vibe he gave off with the comment. And I'm like, and again, I'm in my bag. I'm salty because I couldn't get in the building at the 2300 Arena at my own city. You know what I'm saying? I could have paid a ticket just to get in there, but it was just the principalities of the situation. Like, they treated me like Martin in that old episode when he was trying to get in that radio event and Stan ain't put him on the list, man. I felt like Martin and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was the response from Hank Lundy, and I'm like, yo, am I bugging? Or, you know, with all due respect, I'm like, has Hank Lundy beat anybody on the level of Richardson Hitchens for him to even get a title shot? I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, why did he send me that? Like, did he read the name, like, Box with G5 Jeff TV? I know my boxing. Like, you can't just say anything to me. Like, what? You can't say anything to me and it's just gonna fly? I'm like, I know we from the city. I done talked to Hank Lundy on the phone before about possibly, you know, doing like some sponsorship with him. So, as you know, this my guy. This is all love. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, how you gonna frown your face at Richardson Hitchens? Like, Richardson Hitchens is 11-0 with 5 knockouts. The thing with Richardson Hitchens is his name is attached to Tank Davis. His name is attached to Shakur Stevenson. Like, I say Richardson Hitchens because I'm like, that's a realistic possibility. Richardson Hitchens was just on Showtime. He was just on Showbox not that long ago. He was on the Kevin Newman card when he lost to Jens Plana. And Richardson Hitchens had a good victory. He's undefeated. He's with the Mayweather team. And he's on Showbox. So when I made the comment, like, Richardson Hitchens, I'm thinking like, yo, like, you beat Richardson Hitchens, like, people gonna be like, yo, like, Hank Lundy ready. Like, he put Richardson Hitchens down. Like, that's a highly touted prospect. Like, he put Richardson Hitchens down. And that could lead you to a possible title eliminator to possibly get you a title fight. But he sent a response like, yo, like, I'm on a world title hunt. Like, I'm not fighting these no names and guys that's not gonna get me the bag. And I'm like, yo, in boxing, you have to earn your shot unless you are a superstar name that got a super big machine behind you. Unless you want some Vasil Lomachenko shit where you just coming out of the amateurs and you are guaranteed a title fight within your first 3 fights, like, you have to go through a process to earn your shot at a world title. So I'm going to go and read off the last couple names that Hank Lundy has faced and beat. He just fought on March 2nd. He fought a guy named Ezekiel Victor Fernandez. Got a unanimous decision victory. Mr. Fernandez is 28-3 with 1 draw. Then he fought Robert Frankel the fight before that. Robert Frankel was 37-22-1. He won a unanimous decision. The 2 fights before that was Avery Sparrow. And we all know Avery Sparrow. He's from the city. And he was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia, and he ended up getting locked up like the day before the fight or 2 days before the fight. That fight was in Philly. Hank Lundy, Avery Sparrow, and Hank Lundy lost that fight by majority decision. He got knocked down in that fight. Now, he came back and fought well, but he didn't fight well enough to get the victory over Avery Sparrow. Avery Sparrow was 9-1 at the time. So he was a young pup. And then before Avery Sparrow, he fought Zaire Abdullayev. And we know Zaire Abdullayev because that's the guy that got his nose broke by Devin Haney when Devin Haney was on the road to a world title. And that fight happened in New York, if I'm not mistaken. And then if you want to go back further than that, the fight before that, he fought DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley and got a unanimous decision victory. And DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley is 50-28 with one draw. And DeMarcus Corley, he's been out so long. He was the first fight of Floyd Mayweather when Floyd moved up to 140. Way before he became Floyd Money Mayweather. So to cap this off, in the last 5 fights, Hank Lundy is 3-2. And the 2 best opponents out of that 5, he lost to both of them. So why is he telling me that Richardson Hitchens is a small-time name and Richardson Hitchens is not going to get him to the bag and he's on a world title hunt? My man, you got to beat somebody like a Richardson Hitchens to get to a title shot. I need your help on this one. And again, Hank Lundy, that's my guy. He from the city. He's cool with my peoples. I'm probably going to meet him probably within the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I have a high level of respect for Hank Lundy, period. But I don't care who you are. When you make a statement that I don't agree with, we going to have a conversation about it when it comes down to boxing. At the end of the day, am I tripping? Is Richardson Hitchens a bad matchup for Hank Lundy? Can Hank Lundy get a title shot at 135 or 140 without fighting a guy like Richardson Hitchens? And this wasn't no private conversation. This was in his post. You can actually see it. But I need your help. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Or is Hank Lundy bugging? Y'all leave your comments in the comment section. And when I meet Hank Lundy, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to pretty soon, I'm going to tell him about this conversation. And we going to get a conversation live on camera if I can help it. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. And y'all are tuned in to another episode of Media Chronicles. Peace.